ディズニーが最初に開発し、その後スピンアウトし、オープンソースとなったドラゴンチェーンから、ドラゴンチェーン商用プラットフォームおよびドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターが登場。まず資産となるデータの保護に重点を置いているドラゴンチェーンプラットフォームを見ていきましょう。サーバーレス構造を用いた拡張性高いプラットフォームは、スマートコントラクトの開発者たちが Java、Python、Node、C# など使い慣れたプログラミング言語で作り込まれるようパッケージ化されています。さらに、すべてのスマートコントラクトが Amazon AWS とその他の機能にフルアクセスできます。次はドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターを見ていきましょう。ドラゴンチェーンインキュベーターはブロックチェーンプロジェクトのローンチに必要なプロセスを標準化しました。では次にドラゴンチェーンの市場を見ていきましょう。暗号通貨、マーケティング、法律、ソフトウェア開発、採用といったあらゆる分野のスペシャリストたちが集まるエコシステムになっています。また、この市場には開発者たちが再利用目的で収益化したビルド済みのスマートコントラクタライブラリーも含まれています。最後に紹介するのがドラゴンチェーンプラットフォームとエコシステム全体の全てのサービスにアクセスするためのトークン化されたマイクロライセンスです。ブロックチェーンビジネスマジック用に設計されています。あなたも最も安全で柔軟性が高くビジネス仕様のブロックチェーンプラットフォームとエコシステムの一員になれます。10月2日、いよいよドラゴン発売開始。
All right, welcome to Super Happy Dark and Lucky, the Dragonchain Update Show. This is episode 1x14f. That's 0x14f. It's the 336th weekly episode, and that's over 6 years of weekly AMAs. So reminder, nothing on the show is financial advice. And stay tuned after the quick updates for the AMA. Get your question now if you have a question, and before the refresh happens, you'll get it in. First up in Dragonchain updates, last week's distribution on this show for 474 lot. There were 2 questions for 118 lot each. The host received 118. Dragonchain received 119 lot. And those are, basically you can control the show with those governance tokens. So part of the Dragonchain update, the patent portfolio tokenization update, and it's broader than that now, but until we announce the rest, that's probably what we will have to keep calling it. There are new developments. We're basically still working with all the different partners to try to figure out details, and I'm still working on one of the papers. We have 2 papers in draft, I guess, and one of them is pretty close to being ready to release. So we have a couple more things to do, but we still have to figure out how we want to release them all. In the end, the patent portfolio tokenization document itself, maybe we get to release that before the others, just so that you understand the base of the entire project. So anyway, still very exciting. Everything's looking positive with the plan, and we're basically I'm trying to figure out what I can tell you other than what you hear every week. Anyway, some really good things. We're working with the team, and there are several teams working on this, but one way or another, it'll be worth waiting. So we have to release it in the right way for it to really work well. And in the meantime, get your account on dex.finance. That's DEXX.finance, so that you can be ready for it. We don't know some of the details, but that'll at least be one of the things that you'll want to have to set up. And the other is, be ready to switch over your nodes if you have nodes. I don't know how soon that'll happen, but we're testing that right now. We have almost everything completed. We're working on the interchain component right now and where it gets integrated. But it's going to be a really cool update, because you'll be able, the footprint will be smaller. You'll be able to do probably running it on your own hardware instead of having to hire someone to or pay for resources on wherever you're running it. And it should be very easy to install compared to the other systems that we went through and did a bunch of things that I've been wanting to do for years now with the nodes to make them easier to deploy, easier to run, so easier to maintain. So you think updates and things like that. It's been a little bit I guess not ideal. Everything works, but it's not the funnest thing to install them. So we're trying to get all that up so that even non-technical people would be able to run this and make it work well. So that's one thing. So be ready for that, because that'll be fun, and there will be some interesting reasons that you'll want to switch over as well. So anyway, and thank you, by the way, for everyone who's still running a node. We do appreciate it, and we do really. I don't know how to say this, but we notice that we still have 40,000 holders of Dragon, and even with all that we've all been through together. So we always appreciate that. Next, we will go to Den.Social for updates. DinDAO, next meeting should be, well, okay, we had a meeting last Wednesday. We should have another meeting next Wednesday. But pay attention to the DinDAO layer for an announcement, and put in, whatever you want on the agenda. I was on the call yesterday, and William's been handling that extremely well. So thank you, William. And we, one way or another, will have another discussion about, what the path is that we should take. First of all, we'll get those papers together for you. For all of the, I guess I could go in here and show you all of the potential, I don't want to say pivots. A couple of these might be considered a pivot, but all of the changes that might come with DinDAO. So pay attention there. And let's see here. We go next to World Blockchain Roundtable update. So the first update is, in case you missed it last week, episode 241. One panelist must give only wrong answers. Go watch and share it. The more views it gets first week, the more all the participants will get. It was a good show. It was very good info, and I think we switched around who said the wrong thing, and you can probably tell. Next, today, episode 242 airs today at 1100 Eastern, 1500 UTC. That's in about 15 minutes. And the subject is 2026 predictions, blockchain and current events. So pretty much any prediction you want, but episode 242, that one should be a really fun one. Let's see. I have a guess. Yeah, man, William's just filling it out. Awesome. So I didn't read any of them. But if he had predictions in there, or if they were just questions. So make sure you're on that. Make sure you watch that. The more people that watch it, the more tokens get distributed to the panel and to whoever asked the questions, right? So you can, right now there's only one person in there, so you'll get all of the balanced side for the AMA. So you guys need to get some questions in there. Next, let's go to Meme Asylum update. So make sure get in here and get some ECT. Purchase the ECT token. It's still at the price $0.25 cent. I don't know what the Ethereum price is, and whether it's cheaper to get USDC payment or with ETH, but either way, it's on base. And if we go in to the actual Asylum, you can see that Trust the Plan coin, Trust the Plan GOI, won this past season. So this past cycle, this past session, but it's minting cycle right now, and there is 7 days left to mint. And if you look at the Dog and Padded Room coin, you can see that you know, the price did go up, and I think there is, if I go in here, it is 73% burn, so we need to get it to 75%. I think that's, I don't know if it's correct or not. I think it seems like it's a million or so away. Yeah, it has to get to 17, maybe 17.5 million or something like that to get to the 4x. So it's super close, and I'm gonna go in and burn all that I can to make that happen. So anyway, pay attention, have fun with it, and get ready for the next cycle in 7 days too. And make sure you're following Meme Asylum Experiment on X. That's where you'll see all the announcements. There's some pretty cool stuff coming. There's even some collaborations coming up with Dracaria, and there are NFTs coming soon. I believe that there's something in there right now that you can go and create some things for the what will happen in the NFT release. So go in there and check that out. It should be really crazy. It should be pretty fun. And some of the stuff we're going to be doing hasn't been done before, as you can imagine. So hopefully it gets some attention. Next we go to let's see here, Dracaria update. So let's look real quick at any new hatches. So we've got a new Earth hatch, some good combinations there. We've got we got a hat. Okay, some hatches coming up. Check that one out with that blue. That's nuts. We had some good sales on the marketplace. We had the season, the water season spawn cycle just completed yesterday. So if you didn't get in on that, be ready. You can go buy keys right now, and if you go into my collection, you can redeem codes. I guess you can go to, let's see here. I'm like blanking on where in the world I need to go to get a key. Let's see here. It's not in there. Oh wait, it's in my profile. That's right. It's in my profile. You can go down and you can say, this, you know what? My screen is all kind of crazy here. Why am I not seeing it? What in the world? Where? Sorry, I'm like, this is silly. Maybe I need, do I need my window to be bigger? There it is. There it is. I need to double check that then, because I know it works on mobile. So maybe it's just I don't know, who knows. So you can go here and you can purchase keys. You can even send people here to purchase keys. There's a landing page to purchase keys even without an account, so that we can run that, what we ran on Christmas anytime. We need to go through there and work through that. Let's see here. You can also look at Marketplace. We can see what sold. Some people got some real deals. $15 eggs, $11 eggs, $10 dragon. Look at that. Look at that. Native dragon, all water, 100% water. This one's crazy looking. I almost bought this one yesterday, but I bought a couple of others. So anyway, you should be checking the marketplace occasionally for interesting new stuff. See, I just listed a couple, but there's some real, like, this is a Guardian, really good. And there's some that are underpriced, $30 for an egg. If you want a fire egg, this is $5 cheaper than you'll get it next month. Look at this, $10 cheaper than the next season. So you should probably get in there and check it. You can sort by price too, and most of these you can pay in here. Let's look at this one. Look at Big Timers Club. You can pay on anything. You can pay in Drachma, USD, ETH, Dragon, USDC, USDT, or with your wallet. So anyway, oh, and you know what? I might go ahead and give one away. Let's see if I have any here that I could give away. Go to my collection. I meant to announce that. Look. Okay. I'll give away. Let me see here to make sure that I have what I'm wanting. Okay, let's look at this one. It's nice. This is a comment. This is, you know, it's and can I go in here? Share. Geez, I'm sorry. I need to be better at the interface, right? Okay, so this is number 4819. So I can go in here and I can go down here. I can click on it, and if you guys are ready, whoever gets it first will get it. Free egg. Oh, okay, that one's already for sale. Okay, sorry. Okay, I can't do that one. I will. Maybe I can do this one. Of course, I don't want to click on it, right? Transfer. Maybe I can do this one right here. And let's look at the 160. It's a little more on the rare side. Let's see about that one. All right, there you go. See, kind of tricked you with that a little bit. And pending transfer. I can't list it now. That should be gone pretty quick. Okay. Make sure also that you are following Dracaria World on X, and that you how do I say this? Make sure you share it with your friends. We need more followers here. You get all the latest info, golden eggs. Which, by the way, who got the golden egg? Sorry, I should have already announced that. Is it posted who got the golden egg? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Dragon Rider. Sorry, Dragon Rider got the golden egg. So good job. That was some good luck. It's a pretty cool thing. It's one out of 500 and something got the golden egg, and got a golden key with it. Starting sometime soon, when we have the time to do it, we're going to get some sponsorship in there as well, so that we can, how do I say this? Have some other things that you'll get beyond the golden egg, beyond the golden key, which itself is cool anyway. But you imagine we can do some, bigger, a bigger set of prizes, and I'm not saying anything huge, but it'll be something different. So it will be cool. So make sure you're following Dracaria World either way, and a bunch of stuff coming there. Next, and let's see here. Am I on? I'm going to reduce this back down. I'm going to look. Yes, AMA question. So refresh is happening now. We're 18 minutes in. You have plenty of time to get a question in. Let's see what we have. First question. I am has an old fart question. That's not him. That's not William. Mostly because I've seen his shed, and that doesn't look like his tool shop there. So anyway, question: who has tokenized patents, and if so, where are they traded? Do you have any knowledge of successful outcomes from this concept? People have, how do I say this, tokenized patents, obviously, in a traditional way, where either as ownership in a company, right, that owns those patents. And I don't know of anyone that has done what we are planning to do with it in terms of the incentives attached to the tokenized patents, and how we want to essentially put together bounties to help protect those patents, and protect the ownership of those patents. So that's one of the big things that comes with it. And I do not know of anyone that has done that. So I guess if anybody has any info on that, it would be useful to research. But same time, we have a plan where we know how behavior systems work, and as long as we can get the right resources attached, that system will work, right? Because people will react to the incentives to do the behaviors, and all we have to do is define those well and have enough power behind the incentives, right? So good question though. Next, Keef's Crypto. Before I even read it, I want to know, is this going to be a serious question or not? Yeah, I'm just joking. I don't know. How does it feel to be the poster child for Goy, leader of the Goy Boy Club? That is hilarious. It is awesome, actually. I did create the Goy token, and here I'm gonna do an extra. Do you one better here? Let's go into Trust the Plan coin, and I'm going to. Oh, come on! I can't do. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. So you can see this is actual poster child for the Goy coin, but it all fits, right? It's the timing is actually pretty amazing too, frankly, with everything going on, and hopefully it'll get some controversial attention, right? But and I could, let's see here if I can do. I'm gonna do another extra special. Come on, get out of my way there. Let's see here. I will, if I can find them. And I, maybe I can. Oh, come on, they're all mixed up. Okay, here we have it. So we will. I'm in an entirely different workspace, so I have to bring myself back over. But Goy did win, right? And I can't be prouder. It was an amazing victory. And we have the proper judge's decision in the smart contract. Everybody's Goy. All of us are Goy. So it is. It's a good thing. I'm sorry that Ant didn't win, right? Because Ant was pretty cool, and it was a fan favorite. And I'm actually somewhat upset that Roma didn't win, because that one was one of my favorite actual memes. And Roma is it's pretty amazing. If you go back and look at that meme, it was a good thing. And then of course we have the combo where Roma was in fact supporting Goy for a bit. And that's always a good thing. I'm going to go through all the memes just because it's these are the supporting memes, right? So you would say that supporting memes are useful in the and I'm kind of experimenting with this, that they are useful in the promotion of your meme. So when you get in there and you get your ECT and you start burning it, you have to employ everything there. And I'm hoping that someday Fromo makes it too, right? Because I think it's FOMO Frodo, but I prefer to call it Fromo because we're friends, and that one way or another, Carrots, and I can't remember the full name of Carrots, didn't win, right? So in the end, we are all Goy, and we have to be ready to support. And you hopefully you've calculated your mint budget for the Goy, and you do what you need to do to make sure that you get the Goy, because I'm going to try to push that to 4x as fast as possible. I mean, I had thoughts that I might try to push it into 4x faster than D-Pro, but I think D-Pro is going to get there before Goy. So do make sure you pay attention to the D-Pro, but don't forget about the Goy. It's like, it's just, it's not even ready, or not even possible to burn yet. So it will be very soon, right? So just remember, Goy is your best bet in the meme coin world, right? Okay. Goy is it. Okay. And let's see here. Let me get back to my questions. Where are they? I lost them. Here we go. All right. Sorry about that all the way through. Yes. See, it was Carrot in Ascoin. That's right. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know who put that in, but you know, a little crude, but still, it had a chance. It had a chance. It was, you know, wasn't a bad thing. So, anyway, next question. When do you think Lucius will be updated with the new DragonNet so that those of us unfamiliar with the current matchmaking intricacies can start to build on Dragonchain? So, let's see here. The first thing, Lucius hasn't been updated in a while, so you know, make sure you know, check what he says. Sometimes he might be out of the loop a little bit, right? You know, bring anything to me that might be questionable, and you know, if I have time, I can maybe correct it. But what we're going to do, and I haven't decided yet if we're going to put it directly into Lucius or if we're going to augment Lucius with other AI. We have to figure some of that stuff out. There are a bunch of really cool options, but one way or another, what I really want is for one thing, we will make sure that Lucius has an update before we release any paper, any documents related to the protocol changes, right? So you won't be left in the dark. That'll happen before that goes out. So you'll be able to go straight to Lucius. You might have to remind me to do this, but you'll be able to go straight to Lucius to ask questions about the protocol, you know, to get the details. But it shouldn't affect your ability to build. The only thing that would affect your ability to build would be the API related to, and the SDK related to your actual L1 business node, which will have a different name, by the way, but it will matter, and that will, you know, I guess tell you what details about building things, and that's the point of integration. If you're going to run a node, you know, I do suppose it'll tell you where to get the downloads and how to install them and requirements and things like that. And also, you know, how the reward system works and everything that's different about it. If you're on the building side, if you want to create something, which I hope you do, then it will be able to tell you, number one, answer questions about that implementation, where to get the SDK, where to get the documentation on the API, things like that. But also, hopefully, it will be able to generate some code for you, at least some level. You know, I wouldn't say it would absolutely be fault proof. I mean, it is AI, and who knows what might come of it. But one way or another, you'd have some good info. So that's where we're headed with Lucius. And in the meantime, do tell me. I did see something that he said that was slightly off based upon the transcript from this show, and that's probably because I, you know, either spoke too fast or maybe wasn't clear about something. So, and I see there's some chat questions too. So, okay, that's the last question, and I'm not even logged in. So that's the last question. I will have to vote on these later. So we had 3 questions. Perfect. Now I'll go to. Okay. Coke doesn't like Meme Asylum, but Pepsi does. So I used to be a Coke person, but now I'm a Pepsi person. And, you know, maybe depending upon how much you guys use, I will switch entirely to RC. But if Pepsi's there, then I'll just drink Pepsi, right? So, and I, you know, that's not coming from Pepsi, so I probably need to hear it from Pepsi himself. But yeah, Coca-Cola, I don't get it. Why wouldn't you? Meme Asylum is going to be a crazy thing, and you're going to wish that you were in it already. When it gets going, you'll still be able to get in there. So, you know, by all means, you can wait, but you'll have some catching up to do, right? So I would suggest you get in there, and it's already fun. It's already kind of crazy, but what's coming is going to be crazier, and you know, kind of the real spirit of what it is, right? And let's see here. A question. I have a question about Dracaria. Is there any game development going on for Dracaria Dragons? Yes. And it's going on in a couple of different ways. A couple of first of all, we have a bunch of there's stuff going on, and there are multiple teams, and I will say that there are multiple teams with some level of game development that aren't Dracaria Dragon related, though, some of them might integrate that just because it would make some sense. But at the same time, there are a couple of things that we're working on, and we're just trying to build up the team and get everything in place and get the budget in order and the estimates. And we're early, but most of the stuff we're looking at is going to be relatively simpler, right? We're gonna if anything, you're gonna see some smaller games first and then some bigger games, right? So that's the gist. Question 2, and by the way, you don't get credit for questions in the chat, but I'll try to answer them anyway. When are we going to see breeding in Dracaria? Thanks, man. As soon as possible. It's top of mind. We really want to do it, but we have to balance it with working with the animators to get other characters, because here's the thing: we're going to have to take the dragons we have, we're going to have some modifications in order to handle the breeding, because you're going to have mixed houses for one. You're going to have a bunch of other things, and we have most of the design in place for it already. So on the code side, so we'd have to do it, but there's still some details remaining. So maybe we open it up to maybe I'll talk to the team. Maybe we open it up to the community on which things we include, which things we don't, because that would help us make those decisions when we're pulled in so many different directions. And we'll just see how that goes. So next, let's see here. Where am I at? That's it. I guess that's all the AMA questions. So, and let me see if I have anything else. Please refresh page. I have posted a question about Dracaria. Okay, I'll tell you what, I will refresh the page, but you have to know you won't get credit for this one because it comes after the first refresh. But I'm still, it's Old Dragon, so I'll definitely refresh it so that we can get the question. Hey, and I'm not logged in, so it should just be at the bottom, I think. Oh wait. All right, I'll tell you what. Here's Aladita. Okay, there's the Lucius question. Should I do the Goy question again, guys? I'm joking. Okay. Is Guinea? Oh, okay. Okay, it's the same question. So it is that one. So hopefully that's okay. I answered it. And let's see here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's an issue. We've had a couple of issues with Web3 based purchases. So I will look at it, and let's see here. I'll look at this. If you go fill out there's under support, there is a link to the payment issues form. Make sure you post it in there. I'll make sure you're covered. I mean, I apologize if it fell through, but we'll make sure you're covered, and make sure you get whatever it might be. If it's my dragon, maybe I delist it so that nobody else can get it. Let me see. Do this live. Don't go in there and buy it. My listings. Yeah, okay. I'll cancel it right now. I'll remember it is okay. It's asset 695. It's canceled. So, I can probably still get it to you. We'll see. Let's see here. Someone took the fizz out. No joke. I have no idea. I don't think it's the real Coca-Cola. Oh wait. We do tell people the white paper's there. You have to read the white paper. There's no way around it. It's like you have to read the white paper. It's we get it. It's different, but that's the reason you want to read the white paper. And the white paper and the website is absolutely clear what you have to do. And if I could afford it, I'll give you some ECT to cover or something. But I don't know how much it is, right? And I don't have unlimited ECT that way. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, right? And let's see here. Coke has a support issue regarding purchase. Check your email. Okay, I'll check that too. Make sure you get it in the form. The form is where you want to put it. You could send it to the email to remind or to say, hey, this is here. If you have extra questions that aren't answered. But if you put it in the form, I will tell you, we will take care of it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Especially if it's that much money, we will, ample, I guarantee to you, we'll make sure it works. Okay. All right. Anyway, I apologize. And yeah, and if you get it into the payment issues form, then I'll make sure. In fact, what is it? It's 9:30 this morning. I'll try to get to it today. All right, during the day. I can't promise because I always get some stuff popping up unexpected, but I'll try to get to it today, and we will take care of it. All right. So there you go. I think that's everything. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. So apologies, Coca-Cola. We will make sure we get whatever covered, and tell us, what the issue is with ECT too. All right. Okay. So next we go to close out, and we say, get some Den and Dragonchain merch at Dragonchain.Store. You can still get the family crest or coat of arms there for the Dragon family. Get in there and get that before it changes. And also go get some Dracaria merch. I'm wearing this one today, which actually came out really well because it's black on black with the coat of arms for Dracaria. I need to get one with the straight logo on the front. You can get the straight logo on the back right now with the Got Fire one, but need to get I think it's right here, right there. And I can't zoom in on this for whatever reason. I guess maybe I could maybe do this. Yeah. So anyway, we need to get this on the front of a shirt too. And we need to get there are a couple of other shirts that we already have designed, but have not gotten out yet. So pay attention to that. Go get that. You can get to there from the Dracaria website if you go down to merch. Okay. All right. And let's see here. What else do we have? That's it. I think that's everything. So make sure you watch Super Happy Dragon Lucky again next week. Watch the World Blockchain Roundtable today in about 22 minutes at 1100 Eastern, 1500 UTC. Follow Dragonchain, Real Denizens, Dracaria World, Beam Asylum X, and Jojo Row on X and Den.Social and everywhere else. And that's it, I think. So let's get out of here, and I'll see you at least next week, if not in a few minutes.
Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best. Adaptable, all capital, label radical yet rational. Adaptable approach is palpable if this animal is fallible, but that conclusion is laughable. So with for all detachable from the mandible, you see it now.